Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube channel. I am Kirti from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. So today I am gonna give a presentation on waste management subject. My topic is about e-waste generation and management. In this video we are gonna cover some contents. Those contents are introduction, sources of e-waste, composition of e-waste, hazardous effect of e-waste, need of e-waste management, recycling process of e-waste such as hydrometallurgy, pyrometallurgy, direct recycling, cold recovering process from waste, and conclusion. Action. E-waste can be determined as the electrical or electronical devices that have reached the end of their useful life and cannot be used further. Or e-waste can be termed as any electrical or electronical devices that have been discarded and are containing hazardous substances which may cause adverse effect on environment as well as on living beings. Example: refrigerators, vacuum cleaners, laptops, telephones, washing machines, etc. So that we can conclude that e-waste is a waste which is very dangerous for environment as well as human beings. Sources of e-waste. There are various sources of e-waste generation. Those are home appliances such as television, radio, cell phones, washing machines, microwave ovens, fan, CD player, electrical iron box, etc. Medical instruments used in hospitals such as PC, monitors, ECG devices, microscope, etc. E-waste produced by government sectors such as CPU, fax machine, Xerox machine, scanner, fan, tube lights, air conditioner, etc. And e-waste produced by private sectors such as industries and restaurants. Those includes boilers, mixers, signal generators and incubators, etc. In this slide, we can observe the block diagram of sources of e-waste. There are majorly four sectors. Those are home, hospitals, government sectors and private sectors. So here we can see lot of e-waste is generating from these sectors only. So that we have to take precaution for that. So let us see why we need to manage this e-waste. To know the hazardous effect of e-waste, we have to know the composition of e-waste too. So let us know the composition of e-waste. E-waste includes the materials like valuable metals like gold, platinum, silver and palladium, useful metals like copper, aluminium, iron, etc. and hazardous substances which may cause very dangerous effects on environment and human health. Those are radioactive isotopes and mercury. Toxic substances like PCBs and dioxins, and plastics like high impact polystyrene, that is called SIPS. Like that, it includes many of the toxic substances in its preparation mode. In previous slide, we have discussed about the composition of e-waste. So let us know what are the hazardous effects of e-waste from that composition. So e-waste can have a number of hazardous effects on the environment and human health. For example, if e-waste is not disposed properly, it can be release the harmful chemicals into the air, soil and water and it can pollute them. So let us know what are the different effects. Firstly, circuit boards contains metals like lead, mercury and cadmium. They can cause the damage to the nervous system, kidneys and other organs. Then, batteries contains the toxic materials such as lead, cadmium, nickel. They can cause the environmental damage as well as they can be harmful to human health too. Cathode ray tubes contains the lead which can cause the development and neurological damage in the children. Plastic containing materials can release the harmful chemicals when they are burnt. They can cause the respiratory problems and other health issues. Mercury containing devices can release the mercury into environment which can cause the neurological damage and also adverse effect in human health and as well as all the living beings health. As we know the hazardous effects of e-waste, so we need to manage the e-waste. So let us know why the need of e-waste management is very important for us and for our mother earth. E-waste management is very important for several reasons. Those are it can help to reduce the amount of hazardous materials in environment, to decrease the raw material demand, to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions, to protect the environment, to prevent the soil, air as well as water pollution, and e-waste can be toxic and is not biodegradable and it accumulates in the environment, in the soil, water and living things. So we need to protect them. That's why we need to manage the e-waste. Recycling process of e-waste. There are many different approaches to recycle and recover the e-waste. In that, I am gonna explain three of them. Those are hydrometallurgical method, pyrometallurgical method, and direct recycling method. Metallurgy. Hydrometallurgical method is a technique used to extract the metals from ores and other metals bearing materials using aqueous solutions. It's a useful process for separating and purifying metals. Hydrometallurgical process typically involves several stages. These include leaching, purification, and recovery. During the leaching, the metal is dissolved in a solvent. In the purification stage, impurities are removed from the solution. And finally, in the recovery stage, the metal is precipitated from the purified solution. Pyrometallurgy. Pyrometallurgy is the another method used to extract the metals from ores and other metal-bearing materials. This method involves the heating the material to high temperature to produce the molten metal. The molten metal is then separated from the other metals in this mixture. The pyrometallurgical process typically involves several stages. As well, this includes roasting, smelting, and refining. During the roasting, the ore is heated in the presence of air to remove the impurities in that. In the smelting stage, the molten metal is separated from the other materials in the mixture. Finally, in the refining stage, the material is purified to remove any remaining impurities. Direct recycling. Direct recycling refers to the process of reusing materials in their original form without the need for any additional processing. This method of recycling is often used for materials like glass, metal, and plastic. Direct recycling typically involves several stages. These include collection, sorting, and processing. During the collection, the materials are gathered and transported to a recycling facility. In the sorting stage, the materials are separated by the type and quality. Finally, in the processing stage, the materials are cleared and prepared for reuse. Gold recovering process from waste. This is an example for hydrometallurgical process. So let us see what are the process involved in this. The process of recovering gold from e-waste typically involves several stages. These includes dismantling, shredding, sorting, leaching, purification and recovery. During the dismantling, the e-waste is taken apart and separated into various components. In the shredding stage, the e-waste is broken down into small pieces. In the sorting stage, the various components are separated by the type and quality. During the leaching, the gold is dissolved in a solvent. In the purification stage, impurities are removed from the solution of gold. Then, finally, the recovery stage, the gold is precipitated from the purified solution. By that, we reached the conclusion part. Let us see the conclusion. In conclusion, I want to say that e-waste management is a critical issue that requires our attention. As more and more electronic devices are produced and discarded in each year, it is important to implement effective strategies for managing this waste. The most effective strategies involves reducing the amount of e-waste produced, reusing and recycling the materials where possible, and properly disposing the hazardous materials. By working together to implement these strategies, we can help to reduce the environmental impact of e-waste and protect our planet Earth for our future generations. By saying this, I would like to thank one and all who are watching this video, and please do like and share. Thank you one and all.